Good morning, everyone. In today's class, we will try to understand another literary term. The term is bombast. What bombast is, and what may be the examples of bombast, and how bombast works in literature. Okay, this will be our class today. So, now let us understand the meaning of it. Bombast means pretentious or boastful talk, or writing, or speech. Try to focus on where I have highlighted. It is pretentious, boastful, okay, as a kind of talk, writing, or speech. Especially in speech that is overstuffed and showy. Okay, bombast is generally used in the dialogues of the drama. Okay, overstuffed or showy dialogues. The excessive use of verbal ornamentation or a kind of exaggeration could be seen in such kind of speech or talk or writing. Okay, so now just try to understand that if the writer or the author presents something more than what it is, then it is known as bombast. Okay, that is, the language is very ornamented, language is exaggerated, and the thing or object or the person is presented in an ornamented way, in an exaggerated way, but he or she or it is originally not that particular person or thing. Okay, something more is being presented. This is known as bombast. Here you just try to understand that you may face a question in the examinations like NET, SLET, MA entrance, MPhil entrance, or any other competitive exams, that uh, pretentious or boastful talk is known as bombast, hyperbole, okay, and any other genres of literature they may ask for. Then you have to select that it is bombast. Okay, I think you have understood what bombast is. Now see, according to a glossary of literary terms by M.H. Abrams and Geoffrey called Hawthorne, bombast denotes a wordy or inflated diction that is patently disproportionate to the matter that it signifies. Same thing, what I have written above. It denotes wordy or inflated diction. Diction means way of presentation. Wordy or inflated means sounding high. Okay, sounding higher than what it is. Okay, so wordy or inflated diction that is patently disproportionate to the matter that it signifies means what actually it is not presented. The language of presentation is more than what the object is, what the person is, what the matter is. This is known as bombast. Try to remember the definition from a glossary of literary terms. It is important. Now see, there is an example I have included here. The pompous language, that is the um, or showy language, the ornamented language of Christopher Marlowe's play Dr. Faustus, 1604. Though I have used that name of the play Dr. Faustus, it does not mean that the whole play is bombastic. It is not like that. Some lines are there which are bombastic. Okay, try to find out the lines. This is your task to find out. I'm not including the lines here. Okay, try to find it out. Bombast was frequently used in the heroic dramas of the late 17th century and early 18th century. Heroic drama. Try to remember that. Heroic drama means the drama where the hero or the protagonist is being shown in a very uh, high way of presentation. Okay, the qualities of the protagonist are very high in heroic dramas. This is why the use of bombast could be seen in such kind of dramas in a great extent. Okay, during 17th century and early 18th century. This is an information you try to remember related to bombast. Now see, such type of bombastic lines or elements are parodied by Henry Fielding. Now see one thing, remember one thing, that bombastic lines or bombast, the use of bombast in literature is not appreciated by all the persons, all the literary persons. Okay, a group of people liked it, another group of people disliked it. Okay, out of the disliking persons, Henry Fielding was also one of them. So he parodied Dr. Faustus. He parodied the tragedy of Sophonisba by James Thomson. Okay, for the using of such kind of bombastic lines in their works. Okay, he parodied, that is, Henry Fielding parodied these two works in his work Tom Thumb the Great in 1731. You just try to remember the name of this work as well, and which are the works he parodied for the use of bombastic lines. This is important from examination point of view. I always talk the things, I always tell you the things which are necessary for examination. Okay, now see, the original meaning of bombast was cotton stuffing. It may also be a question. What is the original meaning of bombast? Not the meaning which is in literary terms. Okay, so original meaning is cotton stuffing. Now see, in Elizabethan times, this meaning is started to be used as a metaphor for over elaborated style. Metaphor, you understand? Okay, it is being used. It has been started to be used as a metaphor for over elaborate style. Try to remember this particular thing as well. In which period? During Elizabethan period. Elizabethan period means during the time of Shakespeare, Ben Jonson, okay, during the time of the university wits like Christopher Marlowe. Over elaborative style means high sounding but with little meaning. It is also known as inflated. I think you have understood what bombast is and what are the examples of bombast and how bombast is being criticized by Henry Fielding. This is also uh, important for you. And what is the original meaning of bombast and when the bombast was used in abundance. Okay, this is also important. So for today, we stop here. I think you understood what we discussed today. It is very simple term. Okay, in next class we will try to understand another literary term. So thank you so much.